I'm attorney Kenneth Phillips, the author of Dog Bite Law. I am the only lawyer in the entire United States who has done nothing but represent dog bite victims since the 1990s. In order to win a dog bite case in California, there are three things that you need to have. And this video is about those three things. The first is legal liability on the part of whoever it is that you're going after. In California, the owner of a dog is automatically legally liable for dog bites, as long as the person who was bit was not trespassing or provoking the dog in some way. And provocation means hitting the dog or otherwise forcing the dog to respond defensively to something that you're doing. Now, if you're going after somebody who's not the legal owner of the dog, it is possible because there's another legal doctrine that holds them liable, and that is the doctrine of negligence. Negligence means doing something unreasonable where it should be foreseeable that there could possibly be an injury as a result of what you're doing. One form of negligence that's real important is violation of an animal control law, such as a leash law. So if you have the dog owner, there's automatic liability, and if you're going after somebody else, you can do so on the basis of the doctrine of negligence. So now we get to the second element, which is a significant injury. A significant injury, for my purposes as a lawyer who represents victims, is any injury where there was blood or where there were broken bones. Those are significant injuries. And if you have an injury like that, you should see a lawyer, because if you have a lawyer represent you, you are going to have a much better chance of being compensated fairly. So let's get on to the third element, insurance coverage on the part of whoever the defendant is. If somebody is a homeowner and they have homeowners insurance, or they're a renter and they have renter's insurance, the odds are vastly in your favor because homeowners insurance and renter's insurance both cover dog bite injuries, and they cover other types of injuries caused by dogs. What you have to watch out for, however, are two things. Number one, an exclusion on the basis of the breed of the dog. Some insurance policies exclude coverage for like pit bulls and other high-risk dogs. So if you're in an accident, don't start talking about what you think the breed of the dog was, because you might talk yourself out of coverage if you're going, it's a pit bull, it's a pit bull. It might not be a pit bull. Some policies also have low limits that are surprisingly low. There may not be an exclusion for an accident caused by an animal, but there may be a limitation on the dollar amount. So if you're a dog owner and you have insurance and you think that you have, let's say, $300,000 in insurance, it could turn out that for an accident caused by a dog, you only had $50,000 worth. That's a big problem. Sometimes we have a case where the defendant, the one that we think is liable, we think it's the dog owner, and it turns out that the dog owner does not have insurance. Don't give up when that happens, because it could very well be that there is another liable defendant. I have brought cases against the owners of the property. I've brought cases against stores. A case against a movie studio. I've brought cases against school districts, animal control departments, police departments. So there can be another defendant that does have the insurance that you need. So don't give up. So those are the three essential elements for a dog bite case in California. Number one, legal liability. Number two, a significant injury. And number three, insurance coverage on the part of whoever it is that you're going after for compensation. If you were injured in California, I would like to represent you. I am the only lawyer in the entire United States who has done nothing but represent dog bite victims since the 1990s. I've got the experience, the reputation, and the thirst for justice for dog bite victims. Contact me through my website. You can either phone me, or you can use the chat system, or you can write to me on my contact page. I only get paid if I win, and I don't charge anything up front.